Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Into the Breach. So I had a very interesting run with the Rusting Hulks, and out of it came Camila with really good stats. So the Travel Technician thing means that you heal a point every turn if you're damaged. It's not the end of, like a super great thing, but Skilled means +1 move and +2 HP. So I decided, since the Camilla doesn't really particularly belong in any other squad, I would just cash around on the Rift Walkers instead of trying to wait for something better to come along. So now I have a combat mech who moves in extra space, has 2 extra HP, and also heals, and we're going to see if that works. You could also consider putting Camila on the artillery mech, because the artillery mech in this squad really struggles after getting webbed by a spider, but hopefully that won't be an issue. Alright, we got Armor and the Blobber Leader. Absolutely not. The Blast. Okay, this squad does have lots of pushes, but the Starfish is a tricky boss, and 2 of those enemies have 3 HP. Regen with 2 3 HP enemies and a 2 HP enemy and a really high HP boss is not the greatest, but might be better than the Blast Scion. And then here we have the boost, the Scion Leader. Okay, I guess this is where we're going. So let's commence. Okay, both of these are sort of similar. This one opens up an extra mission, but it's a hard one. I wouldn't likely take it, so I'm just going to strictly consider which of these seems easier. Less than 4 mech damage, very generic, and I have a character who heals. The map is awful with buildings really close to the spawns, although I could potentially push enemies into the acid. Here we have the mites, which can be annoying, but also we're on the acid island, so we could just walk onto the acid. And we got this shit. Let's see, is that good? It is, because if they're pointing away from the buildings, enemies can step on them and attack a building. Yeah, we're going to do that. Okay, there is a scorpion here, so I'm going to bait it with Camila, and then you're having a bit of a tough time getting into position, actually, because these things can't be started on. Ugh. I don't know what's worse, starting far away or starting in a place where you might get body blocked. I guess we'll do this, and I just don't want you to get webbed, so you're gonna hang back and be a real artillery piece. One problem with this boost Scion is if these non-alpha enemies, if they're let go, they actually do blow up a whole building. Alright, Camilla's earning her keep here. Scorpion does nothing. So, let's see what's going to actually happen here, just if I don't do anything. The thing is, it's actually kind of a lot. So this mosquito is going to get pushed away and strike air. This beetle is going to kill the Scion for me. And, okay, I mean, that's pretty cool. So, if I could get onto a spawn to get a mite off, that'd be great. I don't think I can. Well, I could. I could shoot this space. No, because then if I push this thing here, it'll still come off of the spawn point, right? She can go 1, 2, 3, 4, but she can't quite get here to stop this guy from backing off. Okay. If I shoot this mosquito, it's actually bad because then it will get into position to hit the building. So I can't shoot that mosquito. I can't shoot this one because I push it into a building, and I do power grid damage, and I can't shoot from here because there's smoke here. What a weird start. It's tricky to find productive things to do. I mean, I could just take this time to knock the mites off. So you're right, you damage the space that you hit, and then you push the other spaces. So if I shoot this, I will punch my own guy into a mountain and get a mite off? I mean, is that what I'm doing? Like, is that the most productive thing for me to do? I can't shoot either mosquito. No matter how I shoot it, it causes grid damage. I mean, I can go here and I can shoot this guy, but he's already planning to kill the Scion, so it really is just like a damage. Sorry about that. My wife is at work, but feeling really, really unwell. So, yep, kind of just a weird, like, too much of a good thing sort of a situation here. If I shoot... Yeah, I'm going to shoot this mosquito. Let's go ahead and try to knock some mites off. We'll punch the scorpion. Oh, here we go. Wait a minute. This move? This move, right here. This knocks the mite off and kills the scorpion, and does an extra damage to the beetle. Okay, I found something that's not useless. Hooray. So here, I could just... Yeah, this guy already got his might knocked off, so I could either repair, which is pointless, or just do this. It doesn't change anything, it just does an extra damage to the beetle. Okay, so what's happening here? We're gonna have 2 mosquitoes, a beetle, and an extra spawn. I knocked off 1 might, but I did kill the scion, which can maybe help. So now the mosquitoes only do 1 grid damage. All right, Scorpion can only target Camilla, which is good. This mosquito wasted its attack, but the Scorpion chose to go after a building. That's okay. I can actually babysit this very well with my artillery, or just kill one of them. Or, yeah, why don't I just kill them both? Yeah, how's that for a plan? Okay, so we shoot at this mosquito just to babysit it. And then we get a little out of position, I guess, but we just, oh wait, no, for some reason I thought that Scorpion had 1 HP. No, that one already died. Right. Yeah, I can shoot this square with my artillery, and then the beetle will, oops, that's too close. Hold on, if I do this, oh wait, this is good. The mosquito will knock my might off and do damage because it doesn't have the scion boost. Now, unfortunately, you don't have anything to do in that case. But okay, I'll just put you into position, repair to get the might off. So we got all the mites off. And the beetle will kill the Scorpion. Yes, yes, yes. And hurt itself. Okay, so the situation here is I am still outnumbered, unfortunately. I have 2 mosquitoes, a beetle, and 2 new enemies to deal with. So I'm really going to be leaning on enemy movement to good spaces. That's not it, because that's hurting a mission critical building. This though is a waste, and even after the move, it's still a waste. I got lucky here because if it had targeted the building after moving, it still would have been targeting a building. Now, this guy is actually full HP and a little tricky to move. If I artillery here, it does the mosquito. If I artillery here, it pushes him into a building. But if I artillery here, no, then he gets, wait, no, hold on. Yeah. If I artillery here, he goes up, teleports up, or not teleports, moves up, hits this space, and bumps into the building. There's gotta be a way to fix this, right? I mean, right? But I don't know what it is, because it's kind of weird. I can't push him into this square, because this is not an okay square for him to stand on, and I cannot. You know what would have been good is if I could target this building. You have to pay a power core to make buildings immune. It's like one of the most critical things, but like here would have been really helpful. I could have shot this and he would have backed up and then the slider would have slid him off. Okay, let's see. If I punch this beetle and kill it, I really can't. Oh no, I can. No, I can't. I can target this space and that will babysit him, but it will move this one up here where it will bump into a building, and then this mosquito gets bumped into the building, and I still have to deal with this mosquito. Wow. Okay. Let's see. What if I punch? Nope. This guy has to get cleared out. And then, okay, what if I shoot this mosquito, push my guy up, he goes 1, 2, 3, and shoots this guy. But then my guy has to punch this thing out of the way. Okay, we're taking grid damage. So the question is, how do we take the least grid damage? We do need to kill this mosquito because there's no slider in front of this power plant. So I shoot it and kill it. Okay. Now, if I shoot this space and I kill this mosquito into the building, does that help me save against this beetle? No, because yeah, I think then at that point we just have to do clearance. So it's like this. I punch kill that one. I push kill the mosquito into the building. Oh no, but then this guy bumps into the building. Oh no, wait. I could move here. No, that doesn't work. I could move here and commit suicide with this guy. Killing this thing, but then the corpse will bump into the building. Ah, damn it. So I cannot put this beetle here because he goes into that space and bumps into the building. I cannot put him here because to put him here, I would need to shoot this space, which puts this beetle here. Ah, wait, but what if I do this? Ah, but then I get push killed and then I get pushed into the building. God darn it. Yep, this is just monstrously irritating. Okay, I guess we're taking 2 grid damage. And I mean, I either take 2 grid damage by just letting this happen, or oh no, this is only 1 grid damage. This is 1. Because the mosquito goes down, you slide over, you're attacking. See, I always think the big arrow is where it's attacking, but it's not. That's where it's moving. He bumps into this building, and then I take a grid damage. So we're still outnumbered 4-3. But at least everything is really damaged. That can help, potentially. The Scorpion might be baited by Camilla and do nothing, which is good if that happens. Come on, Scorpion. You know you... No! Scorpion! Okay, the Scorpion's fine because it is just moving. And actually... No. I think moving this beetle here is bad because then the slider would push the Scorpion into the beetle, killing the beetle, but the Scorpion would then stay where he is. So really, it's just an issue that there's like... Well, hold on. There's only 3 things, because this one takes care of itself. And unfortunately, the Scorpion goes after the beetle, so it doesn't kill the beetle for me. But okay. Say I go here, punch this beetle, kill it. Shoot this mosquito, kill it. Shoot this guy, kill it. I mean, I think that's just what it is. Let's just not overthink it sometimes. We just kill everything with our piddly 1 damage, and the extra 4 movement from the Technician skill is actually really important because otherwise the Scorpion wouldn't have gotten slit off. Okay, well that was good. So I took a damage, which on unfair difficulty is fine, and then I get 2 back, which is fine. I mean, this is another Tuesday here in Papa Boris unfair difficulty land, so pretty good start. Now we need this to be a good mission. Defend the train! Oh, yeah! Oh, this is a good map, though. End this squad, everybody pushes. Okay, we're doing it. So the question is, do I want to bait this Scorpion with Camilla? Well, if I don't, the Scorpion's 100% guaranteed to go to this spot. So I think I don't. I would rather body block this. Well, I mean, I could do both. I want to go here because this mosquito may attack the train, or it may attack whoever I put here. And then I want to body block this spot, but I think I should use my artillery for that. Because I don't want this mosquito to fly up here. If I body block this position, this mosquito is now 100% guaranteed to go here, which is bad. But this one had nothing else to do except go here and attack the building. So this guarantees that both of them are wasting their turns. Because this one's going to attack whoever I put here. And this one, okay, now this one doesn't have anything to do. Okay, it goes there. That could be bad. That actually could be bad because now this screws up everything else that was going to happen. Look at this MVP Camilla over here, though. That's good. This is the problem right here, though. I need to somehow clear that mosquito out of that space. Okay, so, and I also need to clear this mosquito out of the front of the train. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's the nightmare scenario. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. If I shoot this mosquito with my artillery, everything gets pushed, and then I can punch it out of here. That's one option. Let me just check to see if there's something better. So I could punch kill the Scorpion. No, I want to punch kill the mosquito because this mosquito is also a problem. It's currently causing the mission to fail. The issue is then, however, well, no, I could then still shoot this mosquito, push the Scion out of the way, push the Scorpion out of the way, and then push this guy out of the way. I guess that's it. I guess that kills the most things and does the most damage, which is, all else being equal, what I'd like to do. I can't kill this with push damage. Like if I shot this Scorpion and then shot it again, it would still be down to 3. If this were an armored train, it would actually ride over the mosquito and killed it, but I got ripped off and didn't get an armored train. Oh, hang on a second. There is this move. Wait, let's do this. This is better. We can push kill the Scion, and I'm going to move over here so the Scorpion can't web my artillery, because that would be really annoying. And then we do this. This does A damage to the Scorpion, babysits the mosquito. Okay, I mean, it's not great. I'm outnumbered, and it's defend the train. This mountain dying actually may not be... I don't think it's bad. No, an enemy here can't attack the train, so I'm fine with that. Okay, this Scorpion can't do anything other than web Camilla, which I'm happy about. Okay, I'm immune to the smoke. This may be a problem. I can babysit it, but I can't kill it. This is a problem. But at least it can babysit itself and block a spawn. Now, you need to move. Luckily, you can. Now, if you punch this thing, it doesn't die. Okay. I can actually go here and punch kill the Scorpion. Is that a move? I don't know if that's a good move. Oh, smoke's blocking. This does not babysit itself. Hold it. So I need to use you to do this move and get the scorpion off of my brute. Okay, so do I want to punch and kill this mosquito, or do I want to damage the alpha mosquito? Also, who's dealing with this scorpion? Oh, so the answer is neither. I have to leave both mosquitoes as they are. I have to kill the scorpion. I have to... Because remember, the brute can't shoot right now. I have to do that. And then I guess the optimum thing is let's cash out the HP on the artillery mech and kill this mosquito. If I had 4 movement, I would have probably wanted to block a spawn there. Okay, this actually suddenly looks not as bad as I might have been afraid of. We are not outnumbered. There's only 1 turn left. It's 3 enemies and 3 characters. And this is a fairly flexible squad. Now, this scorpion's terrifying because it can web my artillery mech and render it immobile. Which is exactly what happened. Oh, fuck. All right. This is very bad because my artillery now takes a damage from the scorpion and dies. My punch mech is not in a position to help. Actually, this pilot also dies. They both just die. That's hysterical. And the icing on the cake is I can't even kill this mosquito for experience. Oh my god. No. You can save yourself because you're not in smoke. Okay. Okay. But you are very dead, unfortunately. I mean, I could do some sort of push damage, but it's not enough to save it. Yep. Well, that sucks. Camilla will punch this mosquito in frustration. And you are gonna... If this thing had webbed the train, it would have been better because I could have shot myself and babysat it. But as it is, my pilot dies. Oh, no, what am I talking about? I can repair! Oh, the overpowered repair action! Thank God Boris remembered that at the last minute. Okay, this went great. We took no damage. No pilots died, which is not normally a thing you want to brag about, but I do. And we're not doing a good job getting experience, so there's that. But okay, we get in here and we can do the classic dilemma of, do I get this so that I can, you know, have an insurance preemptively against taking grid damage, or do I just go for the stars? The detritus contraption. Well, it's not great. I have low HP mechs. The map is all right. The mountains are a bit shielding for the buildings. I could do it. And I am kind of a pro at not killing enemies, though. This I don't like with this mission critical building right there, but I can push things into the acid, and the teleporter offers some protection up here. All right, I'm going to go for this. Let's just try not to kill enemies, which I'm already very good at, and call it a day. I can't body block. Well, I actually should body block this mosquito, because then in order to attack a building, it would have to either go here where it's taken care of automatically, or it has to go here where it gets acidified. All right, we'll see how this goes. So I just need to protect this coal plant. The mosquito wastes. The beetle is a bit threatening, but the mosquito also wastes. Oh, both beetles are here. Shoot, that's a problem. This one's not on acid. And these mosquitoes have 5,000 IQ body blocked me from getting at these beetles. God darn it. Okay, well, I can shoot this space, push the sign onto a spawn, which is good, and babysit this thing. It will then back up into this mosquito. With 4 movement, Camilla cannot wriggle her way in here, though, to hurt that thing. And with 3 movement, this one can't either. Butts. I can't even do a weird move like shooting Camilla into place because, well, actually, can I? I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, shoot her into place, and then punch this thing? Oh my god, what a weird line. I think is what I'm doing today. So we do this. We do this. We shoot Camilla into place so that she can punch this thing and protect the grid. And what's happening here? This is good. I like this. So blocking a spawn is always good, but it's extra good here because we're trying not to kill enemies. This is how I lose these missions sometimes, is accidentally doing too good of a job killing things really fast and blocking a bunch of spawns, and then not enough enemies spawn for me to kill. But this is the opposite of that, so I want that to happen. Sorry, I should be clear. This is how I lose the kill enemies missions sometimes, is by killing some up front, blocking spawns really well, and then there aren't enough enemies for me to kill. But here, it's kind of the opposite effect. The more spawns I block, the fewer enemies show up, so the less tempted I am to kill things. I think here I am gonna Yeah, we're just gonna let that beetle live. I'm gonna shoot this thing and kill it. And I'm gonna shoot this thing and kill it. And you, instead of punching this beetle, are gonna go block a spawn. So the idea here is that now I've killed 3 enemies. I'm allowed to kill 3 more. There's only 2 on the field. So if I kill both of them, I still have succeeded at the mission. And as long as someone can babysit this beetle, I can just focus entirely on blocking spawns. Okay. So unfortunately, there's no spawn where I could like shoot this beetle from. I might have wanted to do that, so I could have like pushed the scion onto a spawn. As it is, I can like kill it, obviously. Yeah. All right. We'll just do that. That's fine. So I'll get into position. I don't want it to get up here, because I think I might have a harder time dealing with it up here. So we'll push it down here. I don't actually care about the smoke. You can go here, and since you have more HP and the technician thing, you can punch kill the scion, and you can go here and you can repair. By the way, there is a consideration to not kill that scion, because the scion's presence on the board, I believe, reduces spawns, but that was the last round of spawns. So I just need to not kill 3 enemies here, and I'll be fine. It's just a babysitting job. Okay, you went off to the wrong mech. This is okay. You're gonna get slid away. So Camilla can stand in the smoke and kill this thing. Yeah, let's do that. So Camilla goes here and kills this thing to protect the power grid. And then I can put some experience on you by shooting this Alpha Scorpion into the water for 5 full XP. And then you can survive the Scorpion hit, but for the principle of it, we're gonna protect each other here. It's what we do on the Rift Walkers, and we did it. Great. Maximum amount of enemies, maximum amount of XP. Got up to full HP. Got grid defense up to 4%, which is important because that's literally, and I mean literally, what my last win hinged on. Oh, it's only 2%. Got to get 2 more so I can actually survive this, and that's good. So again, I can go for the stars, or I can try to like just get the preemptive thing. I mean, here it is sort of preemptive. 4 enemies killed with acid. It's a good map. This map is better than the other ones. I'm just going to do this. I think it's because of the map. Like, I don't think I'm actually going to have any harder of a time succeeding at this mission. And I get the potential to just take a couple of grid damage and still survive. Okay, so you're definitely going up here. There's nothing I can do to change that. You can go in a variety of places. I don't know. Do I put this here? If I put it here, the Scorpion can walk up this way. If I go directly at the Scorpion, I'm still potentially baiting one of these if this one doesn't go here. So I just need to make sure that no one else is in range of the Scorpion besides Camilla. I mean, this could definitely go wrong. Oh boy, we got a pod. This is very risky because it does stop enemies from going here, but these beetles sometimes back up onto the pods. And also, sometimes you can't push things because of the pod. So I'm a little nervous about this situation. Okay, Camilla's immune to that. That's fine. But she's now body blocked. She can't walk through enemies. So how do I deal with this? Can't shoot this square because of the... Oh my god, the time pod. All right, so we're threatened with 2 grid damage. And, well, there is a way. Hold on. I mean, if I could just punch this thing out of the way, right? I just punch it. And then that opens up a lane for the brute to shoot this guy out of the way. The problem is I can't babysit this. I can shoot the Scorpion, but then it pushes Camilla into a building. Buildings aren't immune, so I can't shoot this square to push it out of the way. God, okay. If I shoot this, if I move Camilla for some reason, where would I move her though? Like what would I move her to? I mean, if I go here, I can punch this for 3 damage. I can acidify it, punch it, kill it. And, I mean, the thing is, technically, there's just only 2 things actually threatening a building, but because of this time pod, I can't shoot this square to babysit this in the natural way. That's the problem. But I still only need 2 of my characters. I have a 3rd character who's just free, right? This should be possible. What if I shoot Camilla? No, then I punch the Scorpion into the thing. Okay. What if I shoot this square? Push damage, move the Scorpion into the mouth of a building. God darn it. Okay. God, is there really not a way? I can't push here. Well, that would not work anyways. What if I... No, it doesn't. Nope, doesn't work. Oh my god. Okay. What if I acid this, go up here, punch, kill it? I still have both of my characters, but these body blocking scorpion bitches. Wait. Okay. No, it doesn't work. I can't acidify this thing without moving this mech first. But if I could have acidified it, I actually could have punched it, killed it, shot here. Oh, I can do this already, though. Wait a minute. Hold it. Hold it. If I do this... Oh, no, right. If I do this, I can't because the scorpion is attacking into that building. Right, that's the problem. Oh, which means I really can't... Yeah, I can't shoot this square because then that pushes the scorpion into the mission critical building. I can't shoot this one because it pushes this scorpion into that building. I could shoot this square to move this scorpion, but that doesn't solve the problem of me not having access to this guy. This is unfucking-leavable. All right, fine. So we need to just accept defeat. Unless I'm really missing something. So we punch you, clearing the way for you to save that building. And I guess the artillery just does some stupid stuff like this. This would have been an amazing square to shoot. My god. I hate this time pod. Because it would have also killed an alpha scorpion. Oh my god, that really was just like the worst time pod of all time. It cost me a grid damage and it meant an alpha scorpion stayed alive. Alright, well, we do have 2 grid damage coming back and no spawns. So just 5 enemies here. And, yeah, you waste your attack. Good. You waste your attack, although there's some danger there because you're threatening to kill my mech. You are not wasting your attack, and this is like impossible to deal with. It's just completely impossible. And why would you web that? Oh no, why would you web that one? Oh my Christ. Okay. So this is a major problem. I could shoot it and push kill it. And then so the problem is that if I shoot it and push kill it to free up the artillery still can't even save this building. So there's really just no point. So I might as well put this guy on acid or this guy on acid. Okay, what if I do this maybe to save this mech? I need to deal with this. So so let's say I'm letting this go. I just need to deal with this, and I need to save my mechs. That's all I'm trying to do here. I cannot acidify this because this tank cannot go across the water, tragically. And I can't shoot this thing right now because it will kill my acid tank, which is sort of important to have. But let's say I do this. I shoot up here to save my friend. Well, right. The problem is that then all I can do with this is babysit. All right, man, I guess that's what I'm doing. So we're doing this. We're acidifying this thing. Not because I need it, but just to get credit for the mission. And then we have to just babysit that scorpion and smoothly pick up the time pod. Okay, we have now officially used up our 2 allotted grid defense. There is still a pair of turns left to go. This basic bitch beetle is just terrorizing the countryside. I could babysit them both if the scorpion moves, and it probably will, right? It's gotta move. Oh, that's hard to deal with. Oh no. You're acidifying you're going after the tank? What a dick move! Who goes after a tank, for Christ's sakes? Okay, does this attack do a push? It does. Okay, if I shoot this square, I babysit my tank, which I still need. I still need to kill. There's not enough acidified enemies. I still need to kill them. So if I shoot here, this beetle will kill the scorpion before the scorpion can act. And my tank can like shoot at this thing, and then I can punch kill it. Let's do that. I need to kill the scorpion at some point. It's got 1 HP and it's on acid. If I could get this guy on acid, that'd be great, but I cannot. So I guess we'll do the next best thing, which is to acidify this. Wait, hold on. Hold it. Hold. If I... What am I doing with these two mechs? I don't want to hit this beetle. I mean, I guess I could just like do some push damage to it. But yeah, I fine. We'll just do this for the sake of the mission. And then, right, I think I messed that up actually, because Camila can't hit this because she'll kill it. But that's fine. So I think we're okay. I think this scorpion, the worst it could do is web one of my characters, but then the other one should be able to deal with it. And then we just have it and this beetle. We need to kill 2 acidified enemies, so it's a little tight. I have to acidify this and kill it. Or I guess acidify the Scion and kill it, but the Scion ran. All right, so Camila, oh my gosh, I got her out of position. So it's all up to my B team here. Oh my god, I think the mission's in grave danger. Wait a minute, hold on, there's a move. We do this, we sacrifice the tank. I mean, the tank could have also moved. And then Camilla's in position to kill them both. It is a waste of XP, unfortunately. Wait a minute, hold on. Couldn't this mech have done it? Oh, hang on. I think that's actually worth resetting for. Because 2 plus a push does do it. Yeah. Right? 2 plus a push? Yeah. Just want to make sure, because if I screw this up and blow the mission, that's a disaster. But that does do it. So now that's a massive amount of XP on this pilot. Ooh, we got conservative. Okay, that's really good. Because if we get some limited use weapon, I mean, that conservative, honestly, sometimes is just like better than an actual pilot ability. Hey, we got an extra star. This thing is fine. It's hard to remember it, but that is sometimes really relevant. I do need to spend a power core for it. I don't think I want to spend the power core I just got. I think the main problem with this squad is this mech not having a move. So 4 move, 3 move, but your artillery. I also want this building immune. Sometimes that may be more relevant. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm going to take a quick cut here, and then we'll come back and take on the Scion Abomination. I am nervous going into this boss fight because making the mission was a really big deal. I want to see as many pilots as possible, not just for power during this run, but in order to maximize my odds of finding a pilot to use for the next run. So we got these scorpions. This alpha can't do anything no matter what I do. This scorpion, I could try to bait it, but the problem is putting Camilla over here just to try to bait the scorpion feels very odd. I don't remember what the Scion does. What is this? 1 HP, regeneration, X1. So you really might have to kill this first. I gotta try to just kill this thing. Wait a minute, do I want this possibility to happen? I don't think I want that possibility. That seems bad. Crud. Yeah, it's not ideal, but the artillery could just hang out in the back row and be an actual artillery, I guess. Okay, this is what I was hoping for, is that it would get acidified. That could potentially be very good. This is a famously annoying thing when 2 enemies are like this in front of 2 buildings. It can cause massive problems, but I don't mind taking some grid damage here, as long as it means that I kill this thing. So let's think about what's going on. So if I shoot this Scion here, punch it there, this thing goes down, and then I can get away with just taking 1 grid damage. I'm really tempted just to satisfice here. Alternatively, I could go up, punch it, and then just kill it that way. The problem is that if I'm standing in this spot, I can't deal with these mosquitoes afterwards. I'm just gonna satisfice. We're gonna do this. Let me see. What is this? This move is a nothing. Okay. So we just kill it while we can. They all lose it. My artillery mech gets acidified, but I can kill 1 mosquito and babysit the other, and the scorpion gets a hit. It's not great. And if the scorpion starts chasing the corporate tower, then my artillery is going to be on permanent babysitting duty. Okay, the beetle, kind of good, kind of bad. It is a land enemy, but on the other hand, it does do a lot of damage, so if it worms its way into a good spot, I can get up into trouble. Okay, so it wasted its attack. That's very good. Camilla baited the scorpion successfully. So the question is, what the hell are we doing? Well, hang on a second. If I just punch this, then I can shoot and kill this. Can I take this hit? I could. I could just take that hit. It's a bit weird. Let me see if there's any other option. If I shoot this mosquito, push the scorpion into Camilla, then she can punch it, and it'll just die, and she doesn't have to take any damage. But the problem is, I really need to stop taking grid damage at some point, right? What's the order here? The order is incorrect, unfortunately. Okay. I think we're just going to go for full greed, basically. We are going to simply try to not take any grid damage. Look, that's the goal of the game, Boris. Wow, you're so good. I have to say, by the way, I didn't comment on this, but this is a very lucky map. For a boss level, this is a spectacular map with all these spawns so far away from the buildings. Like, this beetle just spawned, can't do anything. This is actually quite lucky. If it had targeted my brute, I couldn't have shot it because that's the corporate tower. So it's a bit of a luck element there. Now I can just wheel down and just shoot it and kill it. This mosquito does have full HP. So what I'm going to do here, I think... okay, hold on. I could shoot this scorpion with my artillery. Okay, let's take this line. I'm gonna use this beetle to block a spawn. I'm already acidified, so I got nothing to lose with this. And then I'm gonna try to avoid getting acidified. Actually, how valuable is it to be able to take a 1 damage attack? Not that valuable. We're just gonna punch. So my thinking is that, wait. I just let that happen? I just let that happen. Was there a way? Yes, there was a way. Okay. So instead of blocking a spawn, I'm gonna try to continue the greedy strategy. I just totally forgot about that beetle. Hold it. Who can deal with you? Punchy McPunchingdale or artillery can babysit? But I prefer the artillery to babysit it because Punchy, Camilla, can actually kill that mosquito. It's a little close, actually. I almost could not babysit this thing, but this will work. Okay, so now we have 4 enemies, and the good news is that these beetles should be decently able to be babysat, and whoever was spawning here had a shot of not being able to do anything. This is actually quite relevant that Camilla blocks this, because now she can obviously move. Okay, so I think I'm taking grid damage. God darn it. Because this mech's out of position, the only person who can babysit, basically this mech can't do anything. Wow. Yep, just totally useless. It cannot babysit either beetle, and it can obviously babysit this beetle. Crud, so I'm taking another grid damage, unless I see some way to let this mech babysit. Like if the scorpion were going first and did enough damage to kill it, like that could have been a thing, but it's not. I can't kill it either of these with push damage. This is the really bad one because it's backing up into a building. Crap. Okay. So we have to babysit this one, and then we have this extremely irritating situation of this beetle. I can push it into attacking another building. I don't think this actually does anything. Oh no, it does. It kills the beetle with shared damage when it bumps back into the scorpion. There we go. We made the most of a bad situation. Oh, it was attacking that way? I did not realize that at all, actually. I thought the arrows confuse me. I always think it's attacking into the direction of the big arrow. Well, that's good. We got an extra like 5 shared experience that way. Didn't mean to do that. So, yeah, it wasn't good. We lost 2 grid defense, but we made all the missions, and I'm hoping for a really good pilot, and it is... No, not a good pilot. No, So it's awkward. I can do this, which is basically a star's worth of value and some grid defense, or I could take this. Fine, I'll take the pilot. I mean, I'm giving up grid defense, but I feel like that's worth it. Okay, we got the shield tank, or the weird freeze thing. Did I have someone with a conservative? I do have a conservative generic pilot. Yeah, I'm actually gonna get this. It's 2 power cores. I could have sold my pilot, of course, and bought 3 power cores. Good job, Boris! Bought 3 power cores, but I think this is worth it. Hold on, this? Yeah, I mean, he just has more XP than the generic, so I might as well level him up. Okay, and then we get that. And do I want an extra use? No, I mean, Maybe. I don't know. I could use it 3 times per battle with a power core. Let's take a look at what the hell we're doing. So, I think it is important to get these damage upgrades. So what I'm going to do is give you a move. I mean, this is the disadvantage of my line of not getting 3 power cores, is that I can't rush this right now. I still have to get 1 more power core. I'm not going to spend the other one, though. I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to leave this unpowered, and I'm going to hope that in the next island we can get a quick power core from a time pod and then get my punch mech up to 4 damage. Okay, we got armor that's really bad. Boom, and Mama Spider is never. Okay, I mean, it just has to be this place. So I hope I get a power core so that I can get up to 4 damage with one of my mechs before I face down the boss. We have a power core over here. Okay, well, let's take a look at this mission. Oh, it's totally generic. Okay, horrible map. Ooh, that's a bad map, though. Yikos. And we got 2 of these alpha scarabs, which are often a problem. Man. Do I put a thing here just to make sure I can get in there to protect this? It's risky. Okay, I am extremely nervous about this map. I mean, my people can't maneuver very well. And these enemies are tough. And this thing is right here. It's about as awful as the map can get. Okay, what are you doing? You're going after something. You're going after something. You're just sticking around. And you're definitely going after something. Okay. So let's take a look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 critical things. So it is important if I can get 2 things in one go. The obvious one is artillery here. Babysit the Hornet, babysit the Firefly. It's not ideal, but I mean, I feel like I'm going to just have to do that. And then, yeah, this actually kind of works. Wait, what is the order? Ah, it's backwards. It's wrong. Because this thing would actually hit the Firefly and the Hornet, but it goes after both of them. So basically, I can punch this one to babysit it, freeze this one, and then, yeah, we gotta just do that. I'm gonna try to be greedy. Gonna try to do everything. Now, the one that gets frozen is, well, you are, right, I can't do anything about you. So that one gets punched. And this one gets frozen. By the way, don't worry about catching buildings on fire, because they don't take damage from it. Also, this thing gets beaten out by the Firefly, and we get a new enemy. Oh, that was a really terrible first turn. There is just nothing going here. I missed with the enemy that could have attacked other enemies. Maybe I should have thought a little harder. I don't know. All right, once again, no one's wasting their attacks. Aha, you're wasting your attack. And you are definitely not wasting your attack. You are partially. Oh, if I had gotten the damage, maybe I shouldn't have bought that stupid weapon. I don't know. Because I can't kill anything with my punch. I can only do 3 damage and I'm 1 off. All right. Well, let's see. If I push you, it actually does babysit successfully. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things that are threatening. Ah, yes, this is the problem. I don't think I can deal with 2. There's just no way I could possibly deal with 2 at once. So this is a bad one. These 2 I could let go of because they are only 1 damage. Also, this is actually a problem. I can't, and no matter what lane it's shooting in. So maybe I need to freeze the Firefly, babysit this one, and babysit that one. Oh my god, what am I doing? Well, if I freeze the Firefly, it gets unfrozen when I babysit this thing. Ugh. Okay. I freeze the Firefly. Maybe I punch this thing in the opposite direction. And I let this one go. So it's like this. And then I can maybe do some push damage to it. And move the Hornet out of the way. It's not great because this thing is going to heal. But I don't know. I mean, the mission is grid damage, so if, like, they keep just casually hitting the grid, I'm going to end up in trouble. So there's 2 Hornets, 2 Scarabs. Oh, God. Okay, I just have to hope that they keep wasting their attacks. These are not likely to ever waste their attacks, unfortunately. Okay, this is actually huge that it is going after the Firefly. That's tomorrow's problem, you know, so maybe that's better than the alternative. Right, this hornet's really difficult to babysit because if I push it here, it's still hitting this building. So it's doing 2 damage, and if I actually, oh god, if this hornet happens, I fail the mission. No! Oh no! Oh god! Crap. This is a major issue. Well, okay, if I shoot this thing into the fire, then I can move the hornet out. And that, this body blocker is a major problem. Okay, wait, what if I shoot here with the artillery to move the sign out of the way and push this into fire? The problem is that you can't get over here. You can only shoot the hornet from that direction, not from this direction. Okay, so you shoot the thing, and then artillery pushes the hornet out, and then I still have my punch mech available, but I can't get up here to punch it because of this body blocking from the Scion. Oh man, even with my 5 movement, I can't do it. Can I kill this hornet somehow? No, I cannot. It's just not happening. Oh god. Okay. Well, the greed baggery continues. I need to just try. Do I punch this thing and take a hit of 2? Or do I just block a spawn? I think I need to block a spawn. Well, how much damage am I doing? I'm doing 3, then it regenerates. Or I could just kill the Scion. Okay. I don't know. Even with the regeneration, I can maybe kill this hornet next time. This regeneration is just killing me here, by the way. So I just have to hope for the best. These 2 scarabs, which have been alive the whole time, and then this firefly got knocked out. It's looking very bad for the mission. I cannot take any more grid damage, so I just have to hope that something crazy happens. Okay, the scarab did waste its attack. That's pretty crazy. Okay. The hornet also wasted its attack. All right. You wasted your attack? And you did not. Oof, that's a tricky one up here. Okay, so there are how many things hitting buildings? 1, 2, 3? So I have enough things, just do they work well enough? Maybe if I shoot the scorpion, punch the firefly up, and then I target here with artillery, which I can just barely do with my pitiable 3 movement. Maybe it works. All right, here we go. No one's hitting a building, and that was some sloppy Joe gameplay, if I've ever seen it. Basically, I took 2 grid damage, and the 2 grid damage that I took, I get back from the mission. Not much experience was gained today. Oh, look at that 5 shared experience. Okay, it was bad. It was a very, very, very bad start to this level. I also did not get a power core. There was no time pod. Although if a time pod had landed, who knows if I would have had the wherewithal to actually try to get it. Okay, let's see what you got from your level up. Conservative. Whoa, that's good. So we now have an actual pilot with conservative also. I'm gonna put you on the mech that may be more likely to get more experience. And God, I would have not minded an extra use of this, or for that matter, this thing. Do I dare put this here? Then after I get this power core, I still can't get my +2 damage. Let's take a look at this map. Okay, this map is good. The last map, I knew it was gonna be terrible because the map was just awful. But this map is good. The buildings are kind of far away. There's water here. This is a little nook that could get uncomfortable, but I'm totally fine with it. So the boom bots, they do the usual. They explode. Some of them start off in the ice. It's not a big deal. Let's bait the scarabs as much as possible. And the hornet as well. This triangle formation, hornet or scarab could target it. There are 2 alpha hornets. Okay, we got a time pod here. You're shooting at a building. You're shooting at a building. You're not. You are? You are definitely, oh god. Okay, what are you shooting at? I actually can't tell. Are you shooting at just my people? Okay, you're wasting your attack actually here. That is good. All right, so what do we have? We have this hornet, this scarab, this boombot. This boombot's a really, really big problem because I can't move it easily. And the time pod, if it blows up, it'll blow up and destroy the time pod. So the time pod's actually a problem. I might have to let this building go. This is a mission that does not give grid defense, so then I'd be down to 3 HP, which could definitely become a problem. I don't really see, because I can't get in onto the time pod. Nobody can move onto it. So it's kind of the issue there. Yeah, that time pod. Well, there's not that many places where you can just not care about the time pod placement, and that's one example. So if I shoot artillery here, I actually don't even protect that building. I guess that's dumb. I need to figure out what to do about that Hornet. Ideally, I'd like to punch it just to get some damage on it so I could maybe have a chance of killing it. That leaves what? This Boombot to deal with, and this Scarab and this Hornet. I mean, there's a lot of things going after buildings. I gotta prioritize. I just cannot deal with this Boombot, I'm pretty sure. I would have had to have 4 movement on this spot, on this mech, and shoot this mountain to push it this way. Then, of course, it's still to hit the building, so never mind. Okay, let's start. I need to punch this Hornet. I need to deal with this thing, I guess, and this Hornet. Oh, and this Boombot. Oh, God, there's a lot of things. If I shoot this space and it moves in here, it doesn't really help me. If I shoot this space, it helps with the Boombot. What if I shoot the Boombot itself? I guess that's okay. What if I shoot this? What's the order on this? Ah, the order is wrong. Okay. I was hoping this Hornet would kill the Boombot, but it does not. The Boombot goes first. I could shoot the Boombot, just shoot it straight up from this spot with my tank. Then it blows up, but that doesn't kill this thing, obviously. And then my Boombot, or then my artillery would die, actually, because it's getting hit for 3 by this Scarab. Ah, jeez. Okay. I could shoot the Firefly off to the, or the Hornet off to the side. I could freeze this thing. There is just no... Okay, what if I freeze and, like... Because I do the fire behind. Like, if I freeze this and light that thing on fire. No, it would make more sense to light the Hornet on. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. So you're on fire. You're going to do a damage, but then you're going to be fine afterwards. And then you can hit this square. And then that building gets targeted by the same 2 enemies. So I take 2 more grid damage. Oh no, 3 more grid damage. Oh shoot, okay. Yeah, the grid damage is starting to become an actual problem here. But, on the plus side, this Hornet is dead. This Alpha Scarab got taken out. And maybe we could just really prioritize missions now that give me grid, because now I have to really turn my attention of a focus from like fulfilling missions to actually not dying. All right, so here we have this Hornet, which I can punch to death. This one, which my artillery cannot deal with. Oh crap, my artillery can't deal with it. This Hornet here is actually body blocking Camilla from being able to get to this space and punch this Hornet. Yeah, because I can't get to a spot with my 3 movement where I actually can shoot at this square, or sorry, this square here. And then if this Hornet's dead, I can't shoot it into the thing because that's a power. Oh my god, this is actually a nightmare. So I might have to do this weird move where I actually kill this Hornet just to get up to this Hornet. Wait, is there some weird line? You have 4 movement. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, but then you're still punching that thing in. And you're not actually... Okay, so what I could do is I could shoot this with my artillery mech to push my cannon mech up 1, and then it'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I could light this, and I could freeze that Hornet. That would mean that everything else is just doing whatever the hell it wants to do, which includes this guy, who unfortunately is just going to do another bit of grid damage. And also break this... Ah, God. The problem is that I also need... If I'm trying to, like, succeed at this mission, like, this shot is good because it's getting a Boombot out of the ice. But this one is in a bad spot because from here, he is blowing this Alpha Scarab out of the ice. I mean, he's already going to do that. He's threatening to do it with his weapon. Okay, what if I shoot this square? It'll pump these against each other. It'll blow this out of the ice. No, that doesn't really help me. If I use the artillery to babysit this hornet, and then I shoot at this hornet with my cannon, and then I come over and I punch, it's still a problem. If only there was a square off of here, that would have been fine. Then I could have just shot this hornet. I mean, I can't let this hornet hit the building. I then just lose the run. So I actually absolutely do need to deal with it. Okay, if I just shoot at the mosquito with this, or that hornet with this, it still doesn't work. I only move 4, not 5, so I can't get up and reach this thing. Oh, crap. Okay, I have to do this annoying thing to be able to freeze this hornet and punch this one. The problem is that this boombot was still allowed to do a damage. And now I'm at only 1 HP. The Alpha Scarab is back. Luckily there were no spawns, but now I'm in a real pickle because even if I survive this mission, then the next mission I can't take any damage. Like, I have to go an entire mission without taking any grid damage in order to survive this. Okay, well, let's see. So you're threatening a building, you're threatening a building, you are not, so you're alone. So 1, 2, 3 things threatening a building. Okay, if I shoot this one to blow up next to that thing, that's great. I mean, I can take a kind of just very dumb approach and just shoot at stuff to kill it. I don't know if there's any, like, super creative move that I can do. I like this. I want this guy out of the ice. So shooting this onto a spawn is tricky because it is good to block the spawn, but it would also be good to get this guy out of the ice while I have the chance. I mean, I might as well try to go after the missions at this point. All right, fine. We're gonna just shoot that guy. And then shoot at this guy. Wait, hold on. Do you have enough movement? Oh, you don't have enough movement to get to this thing. Whoopsies. Hold it. I might have to do a reset. Yeah, this is awkward. So if I shoot here to... Okay. I dismissed this move initially. Shooting here to deal with this scarab, to have it block a spawn, which is very nice and all, because it would push this thing into the water, it would sploosh and blow up. But I guess what I have to do is this kind of weird move where I shoot it first, then I move it, and then I can... Oh, this is awkward. Well, Camilla's going on fire. Sorry, Camilla, I messed that up, I think. And then I do that in order to get that boombot. So now we have just 2 scarabs and 1 more boombot to kill. No HP left. And I have to take a mission that gives me HP, obviously, at this point, and just hope that there's a really good map, and then I can avoid taking any grid damage. Yeah, these scarabs, I gotta start worrying about them a little bit more. They are an absolute problem. All right, well, we can take care of everything here. I just need to make sure I don't biff it by accident with some stupid-ass move, because I've already used my reset. There we go. So, do we have a chance to get some experience here? I don't think so. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage to have to do. So we're just gonna end it here. And yeah, feel extremely uncomfortable about it. The good news is I do get 2 power cores. So in the next mission, I can't take any damage, but Camilla's gonna be doing 4 damage punches. 5 damage with a push. So that's a big difference, and maybe that'll help me survive this somehow. Maybe I should have put a power core into Gana, because if he had been able to get in there right away and like land on top of a thing, that could have been good. Over conservative? No, I don't think I can. Well, I could use him here. This character's not actually doing anything conservative, and then this guy, you know, on reset turn, shield and +2 move. I mean, that could be sometimes useful. Okay, so top priority. I'm gonna keep the 5 move. I really need it. We're just gonna do this damage. So now, oh, there's no mission that gives grid defense. Oh, crap. Well, we have to do this when it opens up the other ones, so we just have to. It's an okay map. The building here is an extremely concerning item for me. So we have artillery in the back line. We have Camilla over here with her 5 movement ready to swing down and around. The risk is if everybody goes the other way, then I could actually be in trouble. Okay, there's absolutely no leeway This is a tricky one. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 things, which means that I have to find a way to deal with more than one. You know what? If Camilla could get over here, then she could punch this thing into the shield, killing it and knocking the shield off. Is that a remote possibility? I mean, if the artillery mech stands here, shoots this mountain, and pushes this Hornet up. The problem is the Hornet is then still attacking a building. This Hornet's just a real issue. I think I have to punch it to kill it. So the question is, can my artillery and my brute deal with this last tiny bit of grid damage that's going to end my run? I don't think so. I mean, I think I can, like, freeze this Hornet or just shoot the Scarab so it's hitting the facility. I needed this Hornet. I needed to get a bit luckier. I needed to have this Hornet attack the facility. That could have done it. Because once you destroy the facility, you get control of this robot. But this robot is not going to help me stop anything. It's not going to stop this Hornet, or this Scarab. So, I mean, I can shoot the Hornet into this. I actually cannot shoot the hacking facility with my artillery mech, weirdly. I shoot the Hornet, I babysit that Hornet, I punch kill that Hornet, I babysit this one, and then this robot, while it's alive, just finishes me off. Yep. I don't, like, they're just so spread out. I just don't see any way for these enemies to help me out here. So we're gonna have to abandon the run. Well, okay, I have a 2% grid defense chance. I guess I'll take my chances with that. So we can kill that one, and then we, I guess, might as well freeze this one because it's a dangerous enemy. And then we'll have you do this so that if the 2% grid defense actually kicks in, then this cannon bot. Nope, didn't happen. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe. And I'll see you again soon to give this another try. I don't know, maybe if I had used Gana this time, if I had used his ability and leapt next to the hacking facility, then I could have blown it up in one shot instead of two, and then I would have gotten control of my bot. Yeah, maybe there was a way to do it. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try Camilla with the Riftwalkers, and we're going to see how it goes. See you soon.